everybody. Welcome, welcome. Grab your cup, your tea, your cocktail, and let's have a little get together. Let's talk about setting intentions and why it's so important to your success, okay? So take a sip, fresh coffee. There we go. We always love the fresh coffee. Can't help it, right? So, good morning. Good morning. Let's take a quote from Coffee with Colby to start us off, okay? This is a good one for now. Okay, here we go. We see times when you are feeling alone and lonely, when you experience a sadness that is deep within and unexplained. We see your sense of loss. We encourage you to go deep within your soul to remember the experience prior to the physical realm and allow those imprints of love and connection you once felt to embrace you. Your soul remembers the unconditional love and support from us. So that is number 23. And what a beautiful reminder, because so many people are absolutely feeling a little alone or lonely, uncertain as we work through this pandemic together. So today we're going to talk about setting intentions, okay? Because so many people say, hey, I want this, I want that. It's not happening for me. I don't know why it's not happening. And you have to say to yourself, are you setting the intentions necessary to manifest what you truly desire? Okay? Setting the intentions tells the universe what your goals and objectives are, right? What is that main frame for you? And if not, then it leaves them a little lost, right? They may be guiding you, but by you setting intention, that helps you to focus. It helps you get into that space that is needed to harness those dreams, those desires, those goals, ambitions, anything that it is you want. Setting an intention will help you manifest it quicker and easier for yourself, okay? You can't just kind of wash around, oh, I'll just let it be, or whatever happens, happens. Well, guess what? It's like you're floundering in the water, right? You're not going to be able to make strides. It does take that focus, that energy. Setting that intention is absolutely necessary. So what do I mean by setting an intention, right? Because you're like, oh, sounds good. Like, what's that mean? I want more money. That's my intention. I hear you. However, what it means is setting your intention. How are you going to manifest that money? How are you going to make that money? Is it active or is it passive income, right? Is it from pursuing something new or doing what you already are doing? Staying still or taking a change? Making a move? Staying where you are? All of those things for you are going to tell you what you need to do. So setting an intention, right? So here's the deal. I want to make more money. That's my goal, okay, right? I want to make more money. Now, I have to look at my life. I have to look at, where do I want to make that change? Where is that change necessary for me, right? Perhaps it's changing jobs, right? I've been at one job a long time. There's no room for growth, but I'm still afraid to move because we've got the pandemic. We never want to make a move from fear. You always want to make it from love, okay? So with that being said, I have to say to myself, look, I want to make more money. I am setting my intention to get a new job, a new position, an offer that gives me more money, more flexibility, and better perks and benefits before the year end. So that's my intention. Okay. That intention, right, then allows you to create action steps around that intention. Okay. So then you can say, all right, well, now how do I look for that new job? Do you go to a recruiter? Do you look online? Do you ask friends and families? Do you post it on social media? How do you go about finding that position? Secondly, let's work on the resume. What does that resume need to look like? How does that resume need to be conveyed in order to pull in and get the offer you desire, right? So it's that, right? Then the references. Who do I ask? Who do I work? Networking. Is there anything I can do? Are there virtual networking groups for you? Having the excuse of the pandemic isn't going to help, right? That isn't going to manifest that financial gain you are seeking. It is taking the intention, then creating the action steps around it. Let's talk about love. Colbs, I'm lonely. This pandemic is getting to the best of me, man. I'm lonely. I need someone for the holidays. All right, well, let's set that intention. Now, first and foremost, what kind of person do you want to bring in? Do you want to bring in that true partner, or are you just looking for someone to kind of have a little fun with, someone to do some things with? Setting that intention in either way so that you're clear on who you pull in, right? No sense in pulling in someone who's toxic that's only going to create upheaval in your life and you're going to end up supporting. We don't need that in our lives. We've had enough of that, right? So, setting the intention, let's just say it is for that partner, that true connection for you, okay? My intention is to bring in that soulmate for myself. If we want to use the term soulmate, we shall, right? You have more than one. There's not just one, okay? But let's say you want to pull in your soulmate for this period of your life. You really want to pull that person in. And what does that person look like to you? And what does that person do? And how does that person feel? And how does that person make you feel? What are your likes? What are your dislikes, right? I'm setting that intention to pull that person into my life. Okay? That's your intention. Okay, you can even set a time on it, just like we did for the job. All right, I'm setting that intention because I'm lonely for the holidays. I want someone for Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year. All right, that's my intention. Now, what are the action steps? What do you got to do around it? You got to sort that out. We are in COVID. You can't meet someone at the gym these days. It's going to be very difficult for you, right? However, go online. You got to be able to go online. You got to ask friends. Do they know anyone who's single and wants to mingle? Right? Again, looking for online dating groups or networking groups or dating, active virtual dating sites, dating gatherings, right? All of these things. You have to be able to put yourself out there. Working on yourself. Are you closed off? Do we need to open up this little heart of ours? Right? So doing that self work, that deep work, envisioning, imagining, focusing on that interest. Who do they look like? What are they? What inspires you to want to be with them? Then putting it out there. So again, the steps. So the intention is what is needed first. If you don't set an intention, a clear intention, you don't know what it is you're pulling in. Okay? It could be misconstrued as to what you're putting out there. Right? The universe is like scratching its head, going, oh my God, she can't make up her mind. She says she wants someone, we bring her someone, and then she doesn't like them. Your team is like, oh my God, someone, step in. They're going to call the angels on you. Michael, get in here. Venus, hurry up. So there you go, okay? It's all of these things for you. So take the time. So many times you're just rushing through, hitting check boxes without really doing the work. You got to do the work. The work is needed. I know. We want to skip steps, okay? We want to skip steps, but we can't skip steps. All right? We can't skip steps. You got to dig in, you got to do the work. Set that intention. Each and everything you want, set the intention. Seriously. I want to be fit, Colby. Oh my God, this COVID-15 has turned to COVID-25, mama. Ooh, got a little something around the midsection. Need to get rid of it. Can't fit in my jeans. All right. I'm setting the intention, not just to necessarily lose weight, right? Because that could be a temporary thing. I'm setting the intention to live a healthier lifestyle, right? I'm setting the intention to live a healthier lifestyle that is going to benefit me. All right, so what does that mean? What do I need to do? What are my steps? All right, what are my steps? Your steps are create a workout routine for yourself. What can you do? Can you go for walks? Can you sit there and do a stationary bike at home? What can you do to create that physical workout for yourself? Secondly, start monitoring what you're eating. Oh, and drinking. All right, we got this COVID wine running around. What are you drinking? So looking at what you're taking into that body, and again, is there anything else unhealthy that you're adding into the body? Stress is extremely unhealthy for your, not to get too physical on you, but stress raises your cortisol. What happens to cortisol? Cortisol, when it's high, doesn't allow you to burn fat, right? So we don't want high cortisol levels, right? You see what I'm saying? So it's those sorts of things that we have got to watch. We've got to watch. So again, setting the intention and action steps. So do you see how this can work in any area of your life, regardless of what that area is? And you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be open with yourself. You got to do that self-dive-in work. Ooh, the stuff that's icky, pluck it out, get rid of it. I mean, what are you holding on to it for? What are you still pining over someone who doesn't want to be with you for? Like, what are you doing that for? right? What are you being with someone who doesn't want to be with you or who isn't accepting of you? Like, you don't want that. You don't need that. So that comes to self-confidence, right? Let's set an intention for self-confidence, self-love. I'm going to sit there and bring in self-confidence and self-love in 2021. That's my intention. How do I go about doing it? Steps, right? Releasing what no longer serves me, releasing relationships that no longer serve me, really figuring out who is in alignment with me, who really has my best interest at heart. How do I surround myself with those that are truly authentic and have integrity? Finding that these, maybe finding hobbies that you have something in common, right? Do you see? So again, self-love, oh my gosh, you could do all sorts of things. You get it. You get it. But anyhow, this is the idea. All right. This is the idea. So what I want you to do, all right, little homework for you. What I want you to do is start setting your intentions. Why don't you do it day by day? Wake up in the morning. A lot of times we have a gratitude list. What are you grateful for each day? All right. Why don't you set an intention each morning? So if you're trying to build your business and you want it to be successful, write one step that morning. What's one thing that you could do to bring you a little bit closer? You want a new job. What's one thing that you could do to help manifest that a little quicker for yourself? You want new love. What's one thing you can do and set that intention that morning? Okay? Then being accountable to yourself. But having it written down will help you sit there and stay focused on getting that done for yourself. And each day, think about that. 7 days in a week. You are 7 steps ahead, 7 steps each week. Okay. So if you look at it that way, you can absolutely create the change you desire. You can pull in what you want. You can manifest it, but it all starts with setting intentions. All right. So anyhow, that is your coffee with Colby for the day. All right. I do hope you enjoyed it. So this Thursday night, you don't want to miss it, you guys. I have spirit artists. So what is a spirit artist? Spirit artist is someone who has the ability to, in their mind, see what the spirit looks like, who are they connecting to, and they have the ability to draw it. And it might not always be that exact spirit, but it could be like someone in the family or someone you recognize. But it really is that ability to draw out and create who they're seeing, who they're connecting to. So I have an amazing spirit artist, Joe Shield. He's so legendary in the industry for his spectacular mediumship and his spirit art. So he's going to be with me on the Colby Rebel Show this Thursday night. Also, you guys don't miss out. I have another Pets Communicate event, okay? Oh, we had a blast. It was psychic and mediumship readings. The tickets are going crazy, so you got to grab yours. I believe that is this Monday night, the 23rd. I'd have to look at a calendar, but look at it. It's right on my Facebook page. It is on my website, colbyrebel.com. If you've got a fur baby and you want to talk to them, whether they're in the living or in spirit, you got to join me. Sign up. And then there's also a beginner's animal communication coming up as well. That's December 7th. So lots of fun stuff. I love animals, so why not celebrate the animals together? Anyhow, grab your tickets. As always, everyone, please remember, shine your light and shine it bright. All right. My love goes out to you. Do what you need to do. Put yourself out there, set intentions, and let's create the life you desire. All right. Bye, everybody.